Welcome back to GMA on a Sunday morning and happening right now. We're talking about the end of an era, the greatest show on earth. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus announcing that they will stop performing after 146 years. The company citing rising costs, declining attendance, and ongoing battles with animal rights groups for its demise. The greatest show on earth will have its final performance this May.
Also happening this morning, celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Cities across America gearing up for a day of service, honoring the late civil rights leader. The federal holiday marks what would have been Dr. King's 88th birthday. Wow. And the Chicago Cubs winning flag, proudly flying thousands of miles away from Wrigley in Antarctica. A Cubs fan who couldn't make it to the team's annual fan convention this weekend in Chicago decided to celebrate by planting the flag in Nico Harbor.
You know why they fly the W? They fly it on top of Wrigley on the scoreboard because when people were passing by in the L, which is their elevated subway system, they would know whether or not the team had won because they played day games. So
would they fly an L if they lost?
They would fly the W. That's what we're talking about.
By the way, the team's going to be at the White House tomorrow with President Obama, who's, I hear, a White Sox fan.
Yeah, but Chicagoans can come together.
Yes, they can.
All right, and coming up, Johnny Depp suing his former business managers for $25 million. Why he says they cost him big bucks, but they've got their own story to tell. But first, the teenager reunited with her biological parents 18 years after she was allegedly snatched from the hospital as a newborn.
Meeting the family she never knew she had, ABC's Eva Pilgrim is in Walterboro, South Carolina, covering an emotional reunion. Eva, good morning to you.
Good morning. It's the moment these biological parents have been waiting all these years for. They say they know it's going to take time, but right now they're just happy they've finally gotten to see their little girl.
This morning, the woman once known as Baby Camilla reuniting with her birth family 18 years after being kidnapped from a Florida hospital. Craig Aiken, her biological father, grateful, sharing these photos with ABC News.
First meeting was beautiful. It was wonderful. It couldn't have went no better.
The birth family meeting in private at a police department in South Carolina where Aiken's biological daughter was raised, now going by the name Alexis. She was just 8 hours old when a mysterious woman snuck her out of a hospital. Nurses and staff say they thought the woman was family.
I just want to know where my baby is at. I just want my baby back.
Police launched an all-out search for the infant. The case even featured on America's Most Wanted. But nothing until now. New tips sending investigators to South Carolina. According to police, DNA testing proving the 18-year-old is the missing baby. Police say the woman who took her, 51-year-old Gloria Williams, raised her as her own.
We're speaking to as many people as we can to try to paint a picture of what may have happened 18 years ago.
Williams, the only mother the teen has ever known, is now behind bars facing kidnapping charges.
She's processing everything, and she's going to probably have to take this day by day.
And this morning, Williams is behind bars here in South Carolina. Authorities are planning to extradite her back to Florida, but that could take up to 20 days. Dan and Paula.
All right, Eva, such a remarkable and complicated story. Emotionally can only imagine. Thank you very much, Eva. Let's check out the weather one more time. We can't get enough of the weather, nor can we get enough of Rob Marciano. This goes without saying. What's going on, Rob?
Hi, Paula. They've got enough snow out west, that's for sure. This is a shot of near Donner Pass, where over 10 feet of snow fell really in the last week. Other shots in Portland, Oregon, where really they don't get this. They never get this amount of snow. This is Multnomah Falls, one of my favorite spots. They're frozen over nearly as that water cascades into the Columbia River Gorge, and Punch Bowl Falls, also a nice spot to take a dip in the summer, but certainly not this time of year. It's been below freezing here pretty much for the past 2 weeks, so that's why the snow is stuck around in Portland, but we're going to start to warm things up here, so they'll start to melt, and much of western Oregon has a 10 to 12-inch snowpack in the valleys, so you get temperatures rising to the 50s from the 30s. That's going to melt it, and on top of that, we've got a couple of storms that are going to roll in from the Pacific. These are obviously warm storms, and one of in particular has a bit of an atmospheric flow to it, river flow to it, meaning it's thick moisture like we had going through California last week. So that on top of that melting snow, and we've got some flooding issues and concerns here over the next 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 inches of rain potentially in that area. Also warming up, record-breaking temperatures yesterday across the southeast. That is going to start to build into the northeast from the 30s. We go into the 40s and even 50s in some spots by the middle of this week. That's a quick check on the weather headlines. Here now is your local forecast. Check it.
Well, it's a much quieter day today. Mostly sunny skies for the afternoon, and temperatures will be heating up into the mid to upper 40s. By tonight, watching an increase in cloud cover come our way, even the chance for a few showers late, mixing in with sleet with lows in the 30s.
The report is brought to you by Osteo Biflex, and my coworkers here are still discussing what Latin roots to what words.
Exactly.
The Greek word, I looked at it,
It's a Greek
word.
Okay.
It has something to do with Aristotle walking around a lot as he taught.
He made that up.
Thank you, Professor.
Circling
Harris.
back to the word, Potsy, what's the word?
Peripatetic.
Peripatetic.
Peripatetic Rob Marciano.
Yeah.
Peregrinations of Rob Marciano. Thank you, Robert. Coming up on GMA, fresh off his divorce settlement, Johnny Depp firing up a new legal battle. Why he's suing his former business managers for $25 million.
And Queen Latifah breaks big news about the possible return of the hit show Living Single. In pop news, Diane Macedo has the scoop for us.
Go ahead, die!
Woohoo!
7 days ago, Karen wasn't thinking about joining her daughter's yoga class. She was thinking about her joints. But now that she's taking Osteo Biflex, she's noticing a real difference in her joint comfort. With continued use, it supports increased flexibility over time. It also supports wonderfully high levels of humiliation in her daughter.
She's a little bit shy.
Your joint comfort can be your kid's discomfort. Try Osteo Biflex Ease, our 80% smaller tablet. Osteo Biflex, made to move.
It's all-you-can-eat pancake time at IHOP. So put on your stretchy pants and find out how many delicious, world-famous buttermilk pancakes you can eat. But you better hurry, because all-you-can-eat pancakes ends February 12th. IHOP. Eat up every moment.
Right now at VisionWorks, take an additional $50 off our BOGO offer. When you buy one complete pair of glasses, you'll get a second pair at no additional cost. Plus an extra $50 back in your pocket. VisionWorks. Shop in store and online.
George's Old Dog Food had a lot of pretty pictures on the bag, but when I read the label, it had a lot of corn. So I switched to Blue Buffalo.
Blue is made with the finest natural ingredients and never corn.
We love them like family, so we feed them like family. With Blue.
With Advil, you'll ask, what twisted ankle? What muscle strain? Advil makes pain a distant memory. Nothing works faster, stronger, or longer. What? Pain. Advil.
What if an insurance company wasn't only there when things went wrong? Because for every tornado, there's a twister. For every crash, an even bigger collision. And for every tailspin, well, tailspins. State Farm understands that getting the most out of life doesn't just mean being there when things go wrong. It's about being here in all of life's moments when things go perfectly right.
When you need something for your home, Wayfair's got you covered.
Beds for munchkins, fitness crunches, bar stools for Sunday brunches, place for shoes, hall trees, his and her vanities, matching lamps and pots and pans, shower curtains, TV stands, kitchen island and a table, brand new rug. Find a deal, something new, Wayfair just for you.
For great deals every day, visit Wayfair.com.
Wayfair, you got just what I need.
Tonight, two of these guys are telling a huge lie.
I make a living as a nude art model.
But can these stars uncover the naked truth?
This is going to seem really superficial, but wow.
All new to tell the truth. Tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Say hello to your new morning routine. McDonald's Sausage McMuffin with egg. Made with tasty sausage, melted American cheese, a freshly cracked egg, all on a toasted and buttery English muffin. It's now only $2.
At our Bob's Discount Furniture, we combine the look of a recliner with the therapeutic benefits of a lift chair. Sit, recline, rise up, all with the touch of a button. Only $4.99.
Heat and massage, also with a touch of a button.
With Bob-O-Pedic comfort, rock-solid construction, and powerful enough to lift a grown man.
Or me.
That's what I call untouchable value.
Only at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Feast your eyes on McDonald's new McPick 2 for $2.50. For a limited time, grab a Filet-O-Fish sandwich and pair it with delicious favorites like a McDouble, McChicken, 6-piece Chicken McNuggets, or small fry. Come on in and take your pick.
Johnny Depp may be best known as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
But these days, the swashbuckler is starring in a real-life battle with his former business managers, and now there is a massive lawsuit. And ABC's Ariel Reshef is here with more. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning, Paula and Dan. The star who began his career with Nightmare on Elm Street now facing his own legal nightmare, a major fight over his finances.
This morning, the man most famous for playing the pirate Jack Sparrow,
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please,
is now claiming he was the one who was stolen from.
Not sure I deserve it.
Hollywood star Johnny Depp suing his former managers for more than $25 million in a newly filed lawsuit.
Wow!
Accusing the management group and its owners of treating his income as their own personal bank account.
This is a case that has stakes unlike any other business manager case I've ever seen. For the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, he was making $25, $30 million per movie.
Depp claiming in the filing that the company made unauthorized loans, failed to file taxes properly, and paid themselves more than $28 million in fees without his consent, adding they actively concealed the true state of his finances while driving him deeper and deeper into financial distress.
You're the ones in need of rescuing. I'm not sure as I'm in the mood.
But Depp's ex-managers tell ABC News that the lawsuit is a complete fabrication and his tactics will fail, saying it was the Alice in Wonderland star who spent irresponsibly.
Naughty.
The actor diving back into court just hours after finalizing his tumultuous divorce from actress Amber Heard on Friday, and just months after the couple delivered this court-ordered public service message.
Declare everything when you enter Australia.
Part of Depp and Heard's legal battle with Australia over their dogs.
And Depp is far from the first star to sue a management team. Rihanna, the Backstreet Boys, and Billy Joel all reaching settlements in multi-million-dollar cases against the companies that once represented them.
All right. Great to have you in studio with us, Ariel.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
And coming up on GMA, quick tips for supercharging your New Year's diet, how to avoid the hidden sugar in your food. Dave Zinzenko is here with your weekend download.
I think he's going to tell us we can eat the glazed donut, right?
I don't.
Okay. Well, and then the poor pooch having a rough time with the snow. Head and pop news. That was a really bad joke.
Bad pun, but good video.
Thank
Keep it
you.
here.
I have asthma, one of many pieces in my life. So when my asthma symptoms kept coming back on my long-term control medicine, I talked to my doctor and found a missing piece in my asthma treatment with Brio.
Once daily Brio prevents asthma symptoms. Brio's for adults with asthma not well controlled on a long-term asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Brio won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Brio is specifically designed to open up airways to improve breathing for a full 24 hours. Brio contains a type of medicine that increases the risk of death from asthma problems and may increase the risk of hospitalization in children and adolescents. Brio is not for people whose asthma is well controlled on a long-term asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Once your asthma is well controlled, your doctor will decide if you can stop Brio and prescribe a different asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Do not take Brio more than prescribed. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
Ask your doctor if 24-hour Brio could be a missing piece for you.
Learn more about better breathing at mybrio.com.
Hi, Ann. So, those financial regulations being talked about? They could affect your accounts. So let's get together and talk and make sure everything's clear. Yeah, that would be
Being proactive. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
It's time to stock up and save for 4 days only at PetSmart. Right now, get select dog and cat food 10 for $9. Or save on select cans of pedigree dog food just 98 cents each. Stock up and save. 4 days only at PetSmart.
Every TV doctor knows that when it comes to hospital romances, the more complicated, the better.
I love you.
But I love him.
I love him too.
So do I.
They also know you should get your annual checkup.
It could save your life.
It's a new year. Schedule your checkup today to learn your 4 health numbers and start the year off right. Cigna, together all the way.
Her parents changed our world. Now on the day we celebrate a king, what you don't know about Coretta Scott King, plus her powerful never-before-heard audio, tomorrow on GMA.
Everyone is coming to the 2017 Washington Auto Show. I've seen the guest list. This year, 3 amazing floors of exotic and luxury models, sports and performance cars, full-size compacts, SUVs, hybrids, electrics, with all the latest technology. And of course, contests, celebrities, and family fun. I bet you just saw your next car. The Washington Auto Show at the Washington Convention Center, January 27th through February 5th. Tickets at WashingtonAutoShow.com.
It's Regency Furniture's 27th anniversary and the biggest savings event of the season. Great value store-wide. Save 50% on thousands of beautiful Regency furniture groups. 2-piece contemporary sectionals, now $8.95. 10-piece Regency wood bedroom groups, just $7.95 complete. Comfort plush sofa designs, now only $3.95. And 5-piece Regency dining collections at the lowest prices, plus free delivery, and Regency pays your sales tax. Celebrate Regency's 27th anniversary today.
Many of us are entering 2017 vowing to lose weight. One way to do so, of course, is to cut sugar. As it happens, ABC News nutrition and wellness correspondent Dave Zinzenko is out with a new book called The Zero Sugar Diet, the 14-day plan to flatten your belly, crush cravings, and help keep you lean for life. Dave says if you cut out sugar, you can lose up to a pound a day. Dave, good morning to you.
Hey, how are you, Dan?
So I'm doing great, thank you, although having these donuts here is tough
really
for me.
Tempting.
So you're saying cutting down sugar. Why is cutting down sugar so key in your
Well, because we're taking in an extra 400 calories a day in added sugar. That's 4 times what's recommended. And these are empty calories. They're not essential calories. You have to get that sugar, down to about, 25 grams a day. And that's what the zero sugar diet is all about.
But you're talking about added sugar, not naturally occurring sugar like in a strawberry.
I'm talking about added sugars and what the food manufacturers are putting it in everything. I mean, there's a pasta sauce right there that has a donut's worth of sugar in it in just a half cup. Here we have a chicken salad. This has 80 grams of added sugar. This is 8 donuts
in
worth.
The dressing or in the inside?
In the whole thing. It's part of the seasoning. And then that rack of ribs, that half rack of ribs next to you, Dan, that is 124 grams of added sugar in it. That is the equivalent of those dozen donuts.
I still want to eat all of it, just for the record. But you're saying, one of the things I like about your plan is actually you can still eat quite a bit.
Yeah, you're still eating 3 meals, a couple snacks a day. The book has dozens of recipes. We have 500 store-recommended, products. So to make it easy to shop, to make sure you are not getting added sugar in your diet.
Dave Zinzenko, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Thanks. I got the name right this time?
You got it.
His mom got mad at me last time. We'll be right back with Pop News. Keep it here.
Impressive, Linda. It seems age isn't slowing you down. But your immune system weakens as you get older, increasing the risk for me. The shingles virus. I've been lurking inside you since you had chicken pox. I could surface any time as a painful, blistering rash. 1 in 3 people get me in their lifetime, Linda. Will it be you?
And that's why Linda got me. Zostavax, a single-shot vaccine. I'm working to boost Linda's immune system to help protect her against you, shingles. Zostavax is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years of age and older. Zostavax does not protect everyone and cannot be used to treat shingles or the nerve pain that may follow it. You should not get Zostavax if you are allergic to gelatin or neomycin, have a weakened immune system, or take high doses of steroids, are pregnant, or plan to become pregnant. The most common side effects include redness, pain, itching, swelling, hard lump, warmth or bruising at the injection site, and headache. It's important to talk to your doctor about what situations you may need to avoid, since Zostavax contains a weakened chickenpox virus. Remember, 1 in 3 people get shingles in their lifetime. Will it be you? Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about me, single-shot Zostavax. You've got a shot against shingles.
When did mixing food with not food become food? Thankfully, at Panera, 100% of our food is 100% clean. No artificial preservatives, sweeteners, flavors, or colors. Panera, food as it should be.
When a cold calls, answer it with Zicam Cold Remedy. It shortens colds so you get better faster. Colds are gonna call. Answer them with Zicam. Zicam, get your better back. Now in great tasting crystals.
From the moment a puppy comes into the world, the soul of a wolf is also born.
And even as adults, they share an evolutionary connection. That's why there's meat-rich, grain-free Blue Wilderness, because inside your dog lives the soul of a wolf.
Well, I love it. This piece is so you. I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
It's suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. This piece is so you. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it. Is it suede? It's suede. I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
I save lives. I run DC.
I kill in the courtroom.
And there's only one thing that has the power
To bring us all together.
Is it time?
Not quite.
Now it's TGIT time. TGIT returns January 26th on ABC.
Some of us walk in place. Some of us walk to take us places. And some of us walk to become warriors. Powering more research, more screenings, more access to care, more survivors. Blisters are temporary. Fierce is forever. Avon 39, the walk to end breast cancer. Warriors wanted. Register today at avon39.org.
How big is Marlowe Furniture's winter clearance? Huge. Bigger than huge. Buy one piece of furniture, get a second piece free. Buy a mattress set, get the bedroom free. Plus free delivery, and we pay the sales tax. Whatever you spend, Marlowe Furniture will match in additional furniture. Buy one, get two. Marlowe's winter clearance. Hot furniture. Stone cold savings. On now.
Good Morning America is brought to you by State Farm. Here to help life go right. Farm.
Time for pop news, and Diane's got it. What's kicking?
Good morning, everyone. So I know it's Sunday, but we're going to pretend it's Throwback Thursday for a second because Queen Latifah has revealed that she's working on a Living Single reboot. She broke that news on Watch What Happens Live, telling Andy Cohen that they're still figuring out if the show would land on television or Netflix, and they have a lot of other things to figure out. But she does expect to bring back all of the original stars from the hit 90s show, including Kim Coles, Erica Alexander, T.C. Carson, John Henton, Mel Jackson, even Kim Fields, who some might also recognize from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, a.k.a. Tootie from The Facts of Life. Flashback. And
awesome.
Learned a little fun fact also from Queen Latifah on all of this. Living Single was a template for the show Friends.
Are
you kidding? Yes, after Friends went off the air, apparently that sort of bolstered the idea to do this whole kind of a similar sitcom with just a different group of people, and that's how the idea for Friends was born.
No way.
Oh, that works out. Single people in their 20s finding their way around.
I love it. Are you going to button all your stories with a fun fact today?
Maybe.
I love it.
Now I have to think of a few, but we'll start off though with a video that just pretty much sums up how so many of us are feeling on this very cold, snowy weekend. Meet Oscar. Oscar is the French bulldog who hates snow so much he literally refuses to walk in it. He even has a winter coat and snow boots, but as you can see, it didn't help his owner very much. His owner actually says that, believe it or not, Oscar loves playing in the snow, but he hates it when it's actually snowing. As soon as the snowflakes hit his face, game over. He just completely pulls this whole starfish.
Yeah, the look on his face.
Why don't they just leave him inside?
The look on the face is
miserable. You still have to walk the dog. Right? He's got to do his business. But some are saying maybe Oscar is just aiming for some skis. He's just trying to hint at what his next birthday gift.
You went dog sledding. Do you have anything to?
I think that, well, those dogs definitely enjoy it. They're built for it. I can't speak for Oscar, but yeah, I think maybe he's making a sport out of it.
Yeah,
and,
I'm not sure Oscar would make such a... I don't think Oscar would make a very good sledding dog. That's just my hunch. And just what we needed, an excuse to be even louder than we already are. Pringles is revealing a new line of extra crunchy chips, aptly named Pringles Loud. They come in 5 flavors. We have them here this morning. Fiery chili lime, mighty margarita pizza, salsa fiesta, spicy queso.
Loud.
Super cheesy.
You just got Dan to eat something.
Oh my God.
Well, we got to hear the crunch, I think.
They're good. Now I dig it.
They are a little extra crunchy. Oh, and of course I got the spicy one.
Yeah.
They also come in fun new cans, and the chips are available at all participating U.S. stores.
What is that?
This month.
Margarita, where's the spicy one?
Get your crunch on. This is the spicy one. Here you go. And while you guys are all crunching away, we have some exciting news about Emma Watson. So Emma is now partnering with Disney to launch the annual Magic of Storytelling campaign. Take a look.
Once upon a time, there were children who didn't know the magic of books. They didn't have stories to take them on far-off adventures, introduce them to enchanting characters, and teach them to never judge a book by its cover.
The Beauty and the Beast star is lending her trademark voice to that campaign, which promotes reading while bringing books to underserved communities all across the country. And Disney, our parent company, will also donate up to 1 million books through the nonprofit called First Book. And the whole campaign encourages families to basically put everything else down, pick up a book, and read either together as a group activity or just individually. But some of my favorite memories as a kid were bedtime stories. And I wonder, do parents still read bedtime stories today?
Yes, every night.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it.
It's part of the routine.
And the problem is, as they get older, the stories get longer and longer, so the whole process is to get drawn out.
Yeah, I still like them.
Skipping the pages. Good night.
They throw in big words like peripatetic, for example. Thanks for watching this morning. George is here soon with This Week.
Cheers.
Keep it here.
ABC News honored winner for the 3rd straight year with the Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television and Radio. Thank you for making ABC News America's #1 news choice. Friday, the inauguration of Donald J. Trump. The day starts with a special Good Morning America. Then live coverage rolls on nonstop and all along the parade route with America's first choice for news, ABC News. Then don't miss a special edition of World News with David Muir. Her parents changed our world. Now on the day we celebrate a king, what you don't know about Coretta Scott King, plus her powerful never-before-heard audio, tomorrow on GMA.
From ABC 7 News, this is a Good Morning Washington update.
Good morning, I'm Kelly Lynn. Time for an update on the weather now with Molly.
Hey, Kelly, here's what we're tracking for you today. Temperatures are going to be in the mid-40s, so feeling quite nice compared to yesterday. Average high this time of year, 43, with bright sunshine, so things are looking up. Into tonight, temperatures drop back into the mid to upper 30s, maybe a few spotty showers late tonight after about 2 a.m. And that could linger into tomorrow morning if you have any plans for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Mostly cloudy skies through the afternoon, and our temperatures will be right around average for this time of year. Here's a look at your extended forecast. Once we head past tomorrow, only up from here. Daytime high of 54 on Tuesday with some shower activity that'll stick around on Wednesday morning, and our temps stay in the upper 50s. Kelly, back to you.
Thank you, Molly. Happening right now, a practice run for the presidential inauguration. Just 5 days before Trump's inauguration, there will be a dress rehearsal at the stage outside the Capitol building. It includes run-throughs of the swearing-in ceremonies, the presidential review of the troops, and the inaugural parade. The dress rehearsal starts at 7 a.m. It runs through noon today. Also around the country, Save Healthcare rallies are being organized by opponents of Republican efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act. Virginia Senator Mark Warner and Congressman Jerry Connolly will speak at 1:15 at the Charles Houston Rec Center in Alexandria. Governor Terry McAuliffe and Senator Tim Kaine will also be hosting a similar event in Richmond. Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen will host a rally at 2 o'clock at Bowie State University. And you can get much more news and weather today coming up on News Channel 8 at 10. See you then.
This is our Colby sofa and love seat, only $7.99. And this is our competitors. Same look, but a whopping $17.99.
Ours has contemporary flair, coordinating toss pillows, all with Bobopedic memory foam seating for extreme comfort.
And of course, an untouchable value, $7.99.
And this is about how much Sofa $7.99 will get you in our competitors.
Good things are happening at